Hi grade 11s, welcome to this video. I will be doing page 52, 53 with you, which is an incomplete floor plan and two sectional elevations. So this video will be in two parts. I will start with the floor plan, then I will move on to this sectional elevation. I have already converted everything according to the scale where you just divide your dimensions according to the scale, which is 1:25. So I'm going to put the question paper aside. Then I'm going to start by copying this floor plan as it is given according to the scale. So I'm going to start by constructing my walls. I'm going to project them up. Just use the 1 square. And then once I've projected my walls, I am given here this dimension, which is 1590 and it's 63.6. So I'm just going to measure it. 63.6. So starting here, 6123.6. It's closer to 4. Then from that point, I will extend it to the other side using 45. I don't need to measure the 222. I can just use a 45-degree and transfer this point, take it back like that, at 45 degrees. Then I can extend it out. And just like that, I have my completed walls. Then I need to measure 11.8 to get my window. The window is 40 millimeters. I've already divided it according to 1,000. So I will start 11.8 from here, then 1,000. So this is my 11. This is 11.8, closer to 12. Then from that point, I'm going to measure 40 millimeters squared. Not squared, sorry, just 40 millimeters. And I have my arrow side. 11. And 40 should be here. So I'm just going to outline that piece. Then for the window sill, I'm just going to go out by a millimeter, which is here. And this is 9 millimeter. Control. I can just project this line up using construction line. This line will come in handy when we draw the elevation. I'm just going to project like that. So from there, I'm just going to going to outline the window here, outline. And then in order for the window to be in order to draw the thickness of the window, you don't measure the whole window. You only measure from where the wall starts to where the wall ends. You want to get the center of that. So the wall thickness, it is 9 millimeters. Half of 9 is 4.5. That middle is what is going to also help us when we draw the sectional elevation. So I'm just going to be projecting it up like that. Then from there, I'm going to go out. We're told that the window frame is 50. So I'm going to go out by 1 from the middle of the wall, like that. So from the middle of the wall, you go out by 1. We have a line here. We have the second line. You can use the window frame sitting on the window. So in, I can now extend my wall. So that is where the wall is. Oops, I need to erase this because the wall goes to the other side. Then in order to get to the other side of the wall, let me just extend my wall here. So I'm just outlining the wall. In order to get where the second window is, I need to measure the given dimension, which is 59.46. And that's just after the where the external wall ends, 59.36. That's closer to 59. And once again, the window is 40 millimeters. So this is 40. Then I pop it out a little. And then from there, I don't remeasure the one, all this that I just measured. That 45-degree line that I drew, I need to keep it in construction. I'm going to just project my lines, the end, that one, where they all touch, which is there, then I can just extend my windowsill. Then the first line of the frame, it's in line with that. You can extend it. You can just leave it there. I'm just tracing it to here. And I'm just gonna and then close off the window. Then I will choose where I'm stopping. Then on this side, I also just want to extend my wall. Extend the wall. So that it can complete here. And stop it here. So you just show that it's incomplete. You can do this freehand and do it with a set square. whichever works for you. Same thing on the other side. Just that. Then you have a complete wall. So once now the wall has been done, you can take your 45 section and catch it to show some plastering. So I'm going to use the 2 millimeter guide actually. A decent amount of space should be left. And put it firmly. Yeah, it should work here. The middle, the top. And it's just going to be at the bottom here. And we'll just close off here. And that is your hatching. Then we are going to add the door. The door is here. The door, you always go out by one. So the door is up there. The frame will be the size of this door profile here. So this door profile is a millimeter. So you're going to measure a millimeter out. And just make sure that you're going to go up. First start with the construction line. Then you're going to use your compass. Place it here at this point. Open it all the way to the other side. Then you wanna draw the door swing. And just open it and calculate your door. So that is your door. Then you can add your bathtub. So we are adding the fixtures now. The bathtub is 30 by 62. Is indicated to be here. Then the toilet, then the wash basin. So the bathtub, I'm going to start with it 30 by 62. So from the corner, then the other way will be 62. And we will bring it down. Then outline. So whenever you draw your fixtures, you want to draw them as they are shown on the plan, not as they are shown on the actual drawing like this. Then we're gonna move on to the wash basin, or I mean the water closet, which is the toilet. So we're looking at the top view. The top view is 28 by 20. Going to start with that rectangle first. That is 28 by 20. So I have to get the center of the space. 42. Half of 42 is 21. Then from there, I'm going to go out by 10 on each side. Then I'm gonna go down by 28. Then where the water is stored, it is 10 down here. This point, and go 10 down. And draw the total. Then lastly, the wash basin, which is here. You also get the middle of the space. It is 34, which means the center is 17. Then from where 17 has been marked, you now need to measure these dimensions. 23.4, half of 23.4 is 23 divided by 2, 11.5. So we're going to measure 11.5 on each side. Then we're going to go out by 18. So these are, so it's 18, then 11.5 from where I measured from middle. So this is 10, 11, 11, 11.5 is here. So we just move it towards the wall. And I mark, then I mark 11.3. Then across, and I measure 18 on this one, 8. And outline the wash basin. Don't forget the circle. Then from there, you can put your labels: bath, wash basin, water closet. Once you've added your labels, last thing you want to do is add your cutting plane, which is passing through the window here and this wall. This is cutting plane AA. Cutting plane BB cuts the window and the door. So you have to label it B, B, B. So that is the floor plan completed. Moving on to the sectional elevation. So maybe 10 millimeters up, because the sectional elevation is also a bit, is also a bit like it's long going up. So maybe 10 to 15 millimeters up, then get the line that you're going to start the foundation on. So with that line, just going to place my cushion paper here so that I can see it. So with that, I'm going to just extend my lines. Let me just use a 0.3. I'm just going to extend my lines up for my walls. Okay, this side it's fine. Then I am giving the concrete here. I'm going to start with this wall on this side, which has the concrete and everything. Then it has 32, half of 32 is 16, so I'm going to go out by 16. So I'm going to draw from the bottom up. So from the middle of the wall, it's 16 in each side. So it's the total of 32. And then the height is 12 because it's giving me is 300. So when you draw civil, my advice is outline as you go. Then to go up to the ground level from the bottom up, it is so the ground level is from here to the ground level, the NGL, it's 22. So I'm going to measure 22. So marking 22 here. The 22. 550 divided by 25 here. It's 22. So let's mark that 22 again. So this will my NGL will be, and I just project it across. Then we need to get the concrete. So our concrete is going to be need to measure 600, which is 24, then 28 from the top of the slab here. 24, 24, immediately after marking 24, I'll mark 28. Because that is where my concrete is going to be. So I'm doing it up until there first. And then our, let me just pass this in. So we'll have our earth filling, our compacted hardcore, then the concrete. Then on this wall, on the internal wall, you can see that we need to first get this concrete how it is here. So we need to get the middle of the wall. This wall is 4, so 2 is where the middle is. Going to extend this up, extend that up. Then after that, I'm going to bring that line across, just so, yeah, it can end somewhere there. That's where we're going to be ending. Then from here, this slab from the top of the concrete, it goes down by 12. So I'm going to measure 12 from the middle here. 12. Then I know it's going to end here. Then we're told that from here to here, it's 400. Then to get to the bottom, it's 60 degrees. So from the middle, I'm going to measure 8 on each side because it's 16. So on each side, then I go and measure 8. Mark 8 with 16. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 15, 16. So now that I've marked where 8 is, and 8 is 60 degrees, such that and just bring the 60 degrees stops at the bottom and the top. So that means I need to bring down that, bring 8 down, bring 8 down. Then I can draw my 60 degree line. Okay. And I can just close it at the bottom and then complete the concrete here. And at the bottom, you have your NVL or complete up until that side. So once I've done this, immediately I'm going to add my hatching because hatching is something that is important and something that I don't want to forget. So very quickly, you just add your hatching. You can use your 45 here, which you are allowed to use freehand. And then we will get there. That's filling. You can also use your 45 degrees set square here. Just make sure that your freehand is also very neat. You're not just drawing for the sake of drawing. Then we will stop the wall here, just so I can know when to stop with my touching. Then after this, we can now move on and draw what we need to draw. So this cutting plane AA, it's cutting a window here. It's cutting a window here, but there's also another window behind it that is not cut. So we need to draw a window in this space that is sectioned. The windows and the doors always have the same height. So we're going to start and measure from the DPC, or from where the concrete ends. You're going to measure the height of the door, which is 82. Let me just draw my DPC before I forget it. And the wall is this one. So I extended the thingy, but it's fine. DPC. Don't forget to label it. Then our 82 will start here all the way to here. That is where now the window height is 82. So the window height is there and the door height is also there. Then I just get 40 millimeters long, because that is the height of the window. Just check it again. Okay. Then I can project this height across. Then from there, we can just project from the floor plan. I'll just move it down a little so that you can, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but you can't. Let me move it forward. So from the floor plan, I'm projecting the window frame. The window frame. I don't want to re-measure it again. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking it up. I'm just taking it up like that. Then take it up to where my window is. Immediately I can outline my window frame. I have to change my light. Let me just change my light quickly. Okay, then from here, sorry, I need to measure. Let me get the center of the wall again. I think I might have lost it. just mark it there. On that center, I'm going to go 4 down, which is the length of the where the windowsill is going to be. 4 millimeters in the middle of the wall. 4 millimeters in, and I just go out from there, and I make sure to go out as well as here, like that. So in the middle, I have this line, and you want to make this part dark, like a little bit darker, because there's a DPC also there. I'm just going to go over it again, just to make it a little bit dark and a little bit lighter. So that is how my window looks. I'll just zoom into the window. So that is so far how it looks like. Then we are going to take the 30-degree set square. We're using this corner. Let me just this corner of the window and this corner of the wall. You're going to draw 2 lines from there. So the first line is going to come out from the corner of the window. The second line is going to come out, and then you will take it back. It's going to come out from the corner of the wall. Then 60 degrees, which is perpendicular, you're going to draw the line from the corner of the wall to join that one. Then if you didn't already take that one out, then you should. Then you can just do the windowsill on the other side. Then you have a windowsill like that. Then you add your hatching, which is your dot. Then from there, still with that same thickness, you have to now measure it. Is 1.5. You're going to measure it here. 1.5 cross, and we're going to go in and 2 millimeters. You go out by 1 for the outside one, and 2 millimeters for the one that is inside. Then you have a windowsill. Not sure why my corner looks like this. Just know that I think it's another, yeah, for me it's a little bit crazy, but it's a rectangle. Then only from this point you now start going all the way to the top for your window, for your wall. Your wall ends at 144. So if you get to the wall plate from here, first we measure 102. The drawing is definitely over. Something is not right. Okay, let's see. Let's measure. Let me just zoom out because I need to measure this. So the measurements are as follows. So it's 108 to get to the wall plate, which I started. I have to start 108 from the bottom of the concrete. Let's do that. The concrete is here. I'm going to measure 108. 100 and this is 100. And 8 is here. So let me just measure the 144 because I can't seem to get where the 8 is. Okay, let's get 144 just so to just below the line, just here. It's just like it is just, I don't know if you can see that dot there, but that's where it is. So that's where my everything will again the wall plate and all these things, they all the top content. So even if I don't do them here, it's something that you learn thoroughly in the course. Because I don't have space to draw the wall plate and everything. So my ball is just going to be ending there. I won't be drawing. Unfortunately, I won't be drawing this part because then it's going to just put out of my drawing. But still, anyway, this is going to have content. I would have loved to show it to you, but unfortunately, I don't have space. I thought I had left enough space for everything, but I didn't. So this other wall, projecting it down, it also touches the border there, like that. Then inside, inside the wall. So that is your window. Then now I'm going to add the window that is not sectioned. The window that is not sectioned, I'm going to project it here. So I'm just projecting this window. 'Frame is 2 millimeters. I'm just going to measure it on one side. That's 2 millimeters across. Then you take your 45. 45, 85, then you go up 45 on one side, and one, so put across like that. Then we have a fixed panel and a hinged side. So this side it's the fixed. We are told that from one side to this frame here. On the other side of the frame, it's 21. So you measure 21, 45 in, then when I get you then immediately the outline. And then we are told that we have a fixed panel, which is C, which means it doesn't open. And then we have a hinged panel. So the hinged panel, we have 36, half of 36 is 18. I measure 18, and from where I marked 18, long, short, long. Same thing on this side, long, short, long. Then you have your window. And now for the fixtures, which is going to be the last thing that we'll be adding. We have the bath, the height is 16.48. So once again, we are projecting from the floor plane. So what remains after the cutting plane has cut? It's the bath and the toilet. So I'm going to bring the bath up first, and the height is 16.48. Pinpoint for it in this way. So maybe I do not 16, just close to 16. So that is then you take your 60-degree set square and you draw the path with this. How the path is there at the back, it's not this line. The path is on this line, so let me use my line graph. Then use that. Then you have your bath and your water closet. You also project it up. And once it is up, the overall height is 34. Then where you sit, it's 16. So the overall height is 34. On the then where you sit is 16. Then half of this is 10. You're just going to draw lines, join it with the middle on the other side, join it with the middle. And you have your toilet. Then after the toilet has been done, We can move on and start sectioning your walls. Just don't forget to label the DPC here, F of L, the N, G, L. Then we will section the walls, matching them. So that is your hedging. Did we answer all questions? There's electrical fittings in the, oh, okay. So the sectional elevation is done, but we need to go back down. I didn't notice the electrical features. For the electrical features, we have one, we have three, we have two. So what is one? What is two? We have one, which is a ceiling light. So a ceiling light, this is how it looks like. Then we have a fluorescent light at 2. They said that at 2, 2 is here. The fluorescent light. So I can just draw it. And then it is 2 by 40. You have to label to include that part. And then the light switch, which is the 2-pole. So a 2-pole light switch is connected outside the room. There's 2 poles in there. Then using freehand, you want to connect the pole to the light. And what else? For the floor plan etching details is the window detail with a double lintel. Okay. Back to the sectional elevation. We need a lintel. A lintel has a standard dimension of 85. So here, that 4 that you measure when you're measuring down, you also measure it here. You will put your lintel. Then, where is the center of my wall? Here in the middle. I'll just take it up because they want the double lintel. So there's 2. And there. So now these instructions are coming. Then we've done cutting plane A. Cutting plane BB. We'll have to draw it on the second part of this video because Yeah, this one is already too long. So it's section A A. So you have to label it section AA, or as they've stated, sectional elevation on cutting plane AA. So sectional elevation on cutting plane AA. That's what we should label here. I'm just used to the 12 one, which is just section AA. On AA, sectional elevation on AA. So this is the complete or half of what we've completed so far. It's quite a bit. So this is it. This is it. I really hope I was able to assist in answering this. I will see you in the second part of this video.